This episode of Grounded in Maine is sponsored by ESG Review. ESG Review magazine is published quarterly in February, May, August, and November, and is available for free in print and digital formats. ESG Review is devoted to environmental, social, and governance strategies, technologies, and investments. ESGreview.net is updated every Wednesday with 8 new stories and is home to feature articles, news items, and more. Visit esgreview.net to stay informed and help us spark the collaboration and awareness needed to develop sustainable economies and communities around the world.
There's a place where there's no trouble, no more pain, no more struggle.
Grounded in Maine podcast is an open conversation about how we show up for the world. I started this podcast out of a desire to learn new ways to be sustainable because the word sustainability is big. It can be overwhelming, and I just wanted to learn, different ways to try to be part of the solution and not feel like it's too late. So I am talking to people who are doing different things and learning so much. I hope that you are too. Hi there. Thank you so much for listening to Grounded in Maine today. This is just a quick bonus episode to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Grounded in Maine podcast. I started the podcast, first episode aired June 21st of 2022. So this is airing on the birthday anniversary, whichever fits. And I just wanted to take a few minutes and just relay some gratitude. I am so in awe of everything that has happened in the last year, the people that I've gotten to meet and talk to and learn from and share, and the businesses I've gotten to support, and I'm just going to take a couple minutes and read some feedback that's come in because I love feedback, especially when it's nice, of course. You don't always hear feedback, and so it's really, every so often I'll get a note, and it just tells me that I need to keep going, and I love that because I have no plans to stop. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed that it's been a year already. It feels like it has gone really fast, and so I just released episode, so when this airs, it'll be 51, so 51 episodes out of 52 weeks, and plus a bonus episode that came out on Earth Day. So technically 52 out of 52 weeks. Not bad. I just love this so much. I hope that you guys are really enjoying the ride with me. I can't get enough of these conversations with people. It just seems like their message is so important, and some people are not, big names that you may have heard of. And so I love the opportunity to share that because, I'm not sure if they would have the chance otherwise, myself included. I just wanted to just say how grateful I am for the folks that have been listening all along, the folks that have just started listening, the folks that have come on with me and shared their message, because oh my goodness, what a gift it has been for me, and hopefully for the folks listening as well, to learn about all of these different ways that we can be sustainable. I still need to conquer composting and, really gardening, but I feel like I've just learned so much, and there are so many different avenues to try and still to learn. So please stick with me. And again, as always, if you have a story or method that you would like to share, that you have been acting in a sustainable way, I would love to hear it. I would love to feature you. Just get in touch with me. I'm going to read a few bits of feedback that I've gotten just because I like to hear it. And, I hope that you guys will resonate with some of this. Feel free to keep sending it along. I have, we've come a long way. I remember the first few episodes, I was super duper nervous and I couldn't possibly look at a screen, but I am doing this as much as possible, and it's getting a little bit easier. I've made some great friends in this podcasting space that I can't imagine not having in my life, and I am so grateful for that. If you have any thoughts of getting into the podcasting world, please do let me know, because I will hook you up with all the best groups that I have been in, and you can meet people that are super supportive and super knowledgeable and willing to share their knowledge and experience, because that is so helpful. It is just so helpful to hear that other people are struggling, or that other people have been through this and they've gotten through, and this is what they did, and I would love the opportunity to do the same for others. So here is let's see. So Sarah RB 1990, which took me a while to figure out because I didn't see who actually wrote it. That's my cousin Sarah. It was a fun surprise. So what a breath of fresh air to visit some wonderful ideologies and ideas on how to make our world more sustainable and, dare I say, kinder and gentler. Love the variety of topics. Amy makes herself vulnerable and offers up some great ideas how we can make small and maybe big changes to help our Mother Earth. Your enthusiasm for the topics is infectious. Thanks for sharing what you think about the world, Amy. Thank you, Sarah. I love you, Sarah. See you next week. And then KW517 said, love a podcast that gives you relatable insights and ideas to immediately act on in your everyday life. That is, yeah, so much of it is just being mindful of what we're doing. I mean, if you're really thinking about what you're doing, it motivates action a lot of the time. And so just, try to be mindful of what you're doing. And, there are times when we do things that we know are not awesome, and we do them anyway because it gives us good feelings. And we can't keep punishing ourselves. We just need to, start the next day and try again. And I'm not like preaching, because I do this all the time. I do think that being mindful of what we're doing is so important in how we move forward and how we create progress. Allison Ray Taylor, who was a guest on my podcast. This is so nice. That was such a fun surprise. Thank you, Allison. Allison was a podcast guest, and she talked about food waste a little bit ago, toward the end of last year. And she has her own podcast called Everybody's Gotta Eat. So definitely check that out. It's really fun. It's easy, and she gives some great recipe ideas and just ways to make meal planning and meal prep easier. So Amy is taking us on a journey to find out what sustainability means and how we can do our part. I love how each episode shows a different side and way to think about food sustainability. Love a show that makes you think. Food is on my mind all the time. Thank you again, Allison. That was such a fun surprise. This one, I'm not even sure who this is from, and I'm thrilled. It was I think it was a surprise for them as well as for me. So this person said, I actually learned something. Great content, and I learned something new with every episode. Thank you for educating me. Thank you to whoever it was wrote this review. I appreciate that so much. That's what keeps me going. So, nothing major. I just wanted to just sort of document this moment in time as the 1 year. Is it an anniversary or is it a birthday? I guess it's an anniversary, because I don't know. Whatever it is, birthday, anniversary, I guess I just need to call it. I'm going to call it a birthday. My 1 year birthday as a podcaster. And it's just been such an amazing year. And I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for the folks that are listening. I know I said this already. And the folks that have been guests on my podcast, whether or not it was hugely successful, hugely, a really big listenership or anything like that. People that just want to share their message. And I promise I will support your if you come on and be on my podcast, I will support you. And it's not a one and done. Like I'm going to be following you. I'm going to be supporting you every step of the way. And I again, if you want to be a guest on the podcast, just let me know. I would love to chat with you. Happy birthday to Grounded in Maine today, June 21st, 2023, 1 year birthday. Thank you all for listening. I hope you have an awesome rest of the day, and please keep listening. There's more to come.
I just want to take a moment to thank Buzzsprout for hosting this podcast, for Jane Bolduc for her amazing music genius, and for Rebecca Coffron and her beautiful artwork for this podcast. And I also would like to thank you for listening. I appreciate it more than you know. I will talk to you next time.
There'll come a day, my mama told me, when I find love to have and hold me, a heart that's strong and so sincere. Just tell me, how do I get there from here? Oh, tell me, get there from here, 'cause here and now I'm so far down that mercy's bound to find me. We'll find a way to soothe the sickness, we'll heal the hate with sweet forgiveness. Wages of war will disappear. Just tell me, how do I get there from here? I wonder, how do I get there from here? Yeah, 'cause here and now I'm so far down, and mercy's bound to find me. When that state of grace has finally found me, well, there'll be music, ooh, and good friends around me, yeah. And I'll just smile through happy tears and wonder,